Baby, baby, baby.
My first name ain't Baby.
Girl the other day. I saw this girl the other day. I saw this girl the other day. Not a girl was fine, but I seen finer. She tried to get attention, but I just say never mind her. Her ego was bigger than an ocean liner, but I know a girl so fine she couldn't even stand by her. The girl had a body and she was cute too, but that don't mean a thing. So are monkeys in the zoo. You could say she was pretty, but so are trees, and they don't act as bad. Ain't that right? Now I understand being pretty is pressure. She had beauty no mirror could measure. I know fine girls, but I guess you're fresher. Girl, you ain't no Vanessa.
Girl, you ain't no Vanessa. Girl, you ain't no Vanessa. Girl, you ain't no Vanessa.
Girl, if you're so fine, why ain't you like Vanessa Williams? In a mansion chillin', illin' spending millions. You ain't got fame and you ain't got wealth. Why don't you do us both a favor and humble yourself? Let me tell you about that time I traveled up through the mall. Let me tell you about this fine young girl they saw. Her looks were meritable, so red she could stareable. Her body wasn't bad, homeboy, it was terrible. Look in her eyes, all I seen was green. Then I looked down the scene, you know what I mean. There was a fine design in the lines I was popping. She looked at my wallet, said let's go shopping. I said I won't spend a dime, you must be out your mind. Baby, you're crazy, you're not that fine. Then she rolled her eyes up to see she turned and walked away. It did look good, but yo, I wasn't gonna pay. See, I understand being pretty is pressure. She had beauty no mirror could measure. I know fine girls, but I guess you're fresher. Girl, you ain't no Vanessa.
Girl, you ain't, girl, you ain't.
Though they're all about the same, I'll call her Miss X. I don't wanna say her name. Miss X was wild. She played her music loud. She got everything she wanted. See, she was an only child. The way her body shakes had to make a double take to get a freight and break. That would be a big mistake. I had to have the right approach. I didn't wanna blow it. She was fine, swine, and she let everybody know it. I knocked on her door. She said, "Who is it? State your name, your number, and the purpose of your visit." The sound of her voice almost knocked me on my back. I took a breath, cleared my throat, and here was my act. I said, "Hello, Miss X. I've been watching you a while, and I think you're rather fly, kinda like your style. I wonder if we can get together tomorrow tonight, whenever. Talk to take a walk so I can get to know you better." She said, "It can be done. It's not a hard task, but before we make a date, there's one thing I just have to ask." She ran down her list. She was in no way modest. She said, "Bow at her feet and treat her as a god. Whenever she speaks, pay attention till she's through." And whatever else she said, I had to do that too. I said, "You must be bugging. My love, you're not deserving. I'm not your butler. I'm not your servant. I'm not your slave. I'm not your waiter. And if that's the way you want it, then I guess I'll see you later." I turned and stepped, and as I stepped, she wept. And as I stepped and she wept, my composure I kept. You see, I understand being pretty is pressure. She had beauty no mirror could measure. I know fine girls, but I guess you're fresher. Girl, you ain't no Vanessa. Girl, you ain't no Vanessa. Girl, you ain't no Vanessa. Girl, you ain't no Vanessa.